Pfizer and Regeneron out with earnings this morning. Join us now, David Seigerman, BMO, head of healthcare research. We'll start with the big mover, Evan, if you want.
Sure.
So Regeneron, I'm not sure that I don't know the company as well as you do, but certainly Paxlovid. Has anyone even taken that?
Paxlovid is the Pfizer product. So,
but for Regeneron, what's the weakness there?
The weakness there is Eylea and Eylea HD across the board. Remember, this is their injection in the eye, which I know you don't like injections, but this treats a lot of
injections in the eye.
Injections in the eye for people that have macular degeneration-related diseases.
Is it in the side they do it?
It's like right in the
into the eyeball itself.
Yeah, basically. So we saw misses across the board. Eylea, Eylea HD. It's a great way to wake up.
Wow.
And we knew the quarter was going to be bad. They were kind of telegraphing it. But it's not bad until it's really bad, and I think folks are concerned around the durability of that business. You have competition from Roche, you have biosimilars, and that's really the bread and butter of their P&L. We're waiting on some of the pipeline assets to drop later this year, so that's really key. The expense, they're cutting their CapEx expense guidance a bit, but otherwise it's really that Eylea number.
What was the Regeneron drug that Trump took for
the COVID antibody?
Yeah, no one's.
It's not even authorized anymore. That was just a moment in time.
So no COVID.
No COVID,
medicine
right? No COVID medicine
whatsoever. So it's all based on the
Eylea, Dupixent. They have a drug called Libtayo, which is a cancer drug. Also came in light. So I'm looking at numbers across the board. Kind of misses across the board, unfortunately.
Okay, now get to Pfizer. They did sort of bet the house on COVID.
COVID, yes. So the Pfizer print pretty good, a percent light on top line, but they're making very good progress with their expense management.
22.
And what I know the yield is higher than the multiple at this point. So I think a lot of folks are concerned that they may have to cut the dividend. I don't think that's the case yet. I think that is something we're definitely closely watching.
That you don't see much, do you? Yield higher than
the last time it was like Citigroup in 2008. We know how that all turned out.
Yeah, with a 1 for 10 reverse.
We're not there right now, but they are forecasting EPS guidance kind of at the higher end of the range, so that's encouraging. I think there's going to be a lot of questions on the call around danuglipron. Remember, that was their obesity pill that they discontinued 2 weeks ago.
So they discontinued that. If you're not in that space, I mean, so how long does this last where your fortunes are almost tied to a fat drug?
I mean, if you're
Lilly,
if you're Lilly, you hope it's a while. I mean, Novo has been cut in half and then some. We actually downgraded it ahead of the orforglipron data. We're concerned around the commercial story for their assets. So Wegovy and Ozempic, we think Lilly has a better, broader portfolio, and they have some real commercial challenges.
I want to ask you some overall stuff.
Sure.
Merck's moving some Keytruda manufacturing, or going to start manufacturing Keytruda in the United States, $1.5 billion. Where have they been making it? In Ireland?
So they make it in Ireland primarily.
And it's hard to make. It's recombinant.
It's a complex biologic.
Like Chinese hamster ovary cells.
Something, along those lines, right? It's a complex biologic. It takes a lot of skills, a lot of specialized equipment and facilities that are FDA inspected. So you can't just move it overseas, back to the United States overnight. They did that for the tax benefits because IP is domiciled there. They can do the transfer pricing, basically charge all the cost to their Irish subsidiary, pay taxes in Ireland at 12.5%.
So why are they going to bring it here then?
I don't think they want to pay tariffs on it if that's a potential.
So it's working then in that.
We'll see, but it's going to take some time.
So they'd be closer to their sourcing materials too.
I think what's important to think is these are complex supply chains, so they're sourcing all over the world. So it would be good to bring some over here. It's not something you can do super just overnight. And I think that, I definitely think it's good to have some manufacturing here, but Ireland has a great workforce for this biological manufacturing.
And the tax benefits. What was the other, it just happened, I think, last week or something, where we finally saw some people in Europe deciding that we can't just have all these price-controlled drugs because we'll never have any innovation. Is that going to change?
A lot of the pharmas that reported last week were kind of emphasizing how I think Europe needs to pay up a little more.
Right.
They don't really value the innovation that these companies bring. Even the European companies that bring great innovation, they get better pricing here. So I think there's a bit of a push to equalize that and not just cut the prices here, but make the Europeans pay a little more. That's going to be an uphill battle. If budgets are strained, they're just not going to pay for
when everything's
drugs.
free. They want to pay for NATO. They don't want to pay for security. They don't want to pay for pharmaceutical. You don't want to say it. You like Paris. You think it's a great.
Paris is great. Paris
rich,
great
creamy
shopping.
sauces. Yeah, no, it is. It's beautiful.
Especially this time of year.
Exactly. Exactly.
April in Paris. Evan, anything on Medicare you need to tell us about?
So I think on Medicare, what I'm focused on is, what happens in the obesity space. Does Medicare end up paying for the obesity drugs? And I think
why wouldn't they?
Well, it's a big cost.
I know, but what if you don't pay for it?
Yeah.
I agree completely. What if you don't pay for it? I think the problem is in this year when you want to re-up the 2017 Tax Cut and Jobs Act bill, anything that's going to be an expense is going to be looked at. So you have to figure out how that would kind of factor in.
Is Dr. Oz making the decision?
Congress makes the decision ultimately. I'm focused on that.
Medicare.
So Medicare, focused on see if we get obesity coverage, and more broadly, what do they do with IRA drug pricing? Do we have most favored nation kind of pricing? And I think that's been a rumbling among the biopharma community.
You have to be a Renaissance man.